2 hours ago, this was your house. Your daughter was sleeping in her crib upstairs. You were downstairs on the couch watching your favorite TV show. Your dryer was on its last load of the night when something went terribly wrong. The next thing you know, you're being pulled out of your fully engulfed house by people you don't know and you can't see. The only thing on your mind is, where is your little girl? You get outside and people are telling you you can't go back in. It's not safe. You can't save your little girl. Soon, your daughter's limp body is pulled out of the burning building. She's placed in the arms of somebody you've never met, and her life is in someone you don't know's care. I was the girl who got the baby girl after she was taken out of the house by my dad. I have been an EMT for 7 years now. My father has been a fireman for well over 30. This is my life. I don't do this as a normal job. It's not a 9 to 5. I don't even do it full time. This is my hobby. This is what I do for fun. I live in a tiny town that doesn't have a full-time fireman. It doesn't have full-time EMS. We are all volunteers. That means we don't get paid for this. We don't do this for any kind of insurance. This is just what we do because we have the urge to save people's lives. By the end of this speech, I hope that you guys might have a better understanding of what we do, who we are, a little more respect for this kind of lifestyle. I know we see the people on their worst possible days, and I hope that eventually I can bring a smile to somebody's face. I'm going to talk a little bit about what kind of training we've gotten and how we are trained to do this. There are several levels of firemen. There's the Fire 1, which are basically your general run-of-the-mill. They go in the burning buildings, they know how to run the hose, they can do basic saves, and they are trained for 36 hours of a refresher course, or a course after a volunteer fire course. They do not have the ability to be full-time firemen. They are simply part-time or volunteers, like around my area. And then you have the level 2s, who receive 240 hours of training and are trained in extrications, and which is taking somebody out of a car that's mangled and beaten. And they are trained in better ways of pulling people out of buildings and stuff like that. Basically, the difference between a level 1 and a level 2 is level 2 are full-times, and they can be teachers, and level 1s are just your go into the buildings. They can't become chiefs in big cities. Most big cities require level 2s instead of level 1s. They have more training and have more opportunities for them. Then there's the EMS side of things, which in most major cities are combined with the fire department. The EMS has several more options. There's the EMT first responder, who can use the AED or the automated defibrillator, which isn't anything special anymore. They are everywhere. Intermediates, or basics, I guess, are what they're called now, can do some medications. We can do oxygen, and we can help splint a broken bone. We can basically do anything without medication or in IVs. Then above, which is what I am, and then above me is the intermediate, and they can do IVs and push some meds. And then at the very top of it is the paramedics, and they can start IVs, they can start enter in the bone, which is a new thing that they can do. And they can do a lot of medication administrations. I hope this gives you a better understanding of our backgrounds. We go through a lot of training to do this, and I hope next time you have faith in us and you understand where we're coming from. Thanks.